What's going on, everybody? We are back with another Madden 20 video, and on Friday we finally got Series 5, so that means we got a bunch of brand new packs we can open. We got some new power-up passes, and just go through them quick. You see we got a 90 overall fantasy pack. We got a Legends bundle just from simply playing it, tokens, level up, Torrey Holt, some more coins, just a lot of good ways. And then we got this bad boy right here, a 96 overall power-up pass. So this is what we are going to go through today. Just showed the rest of the rewards. Got 91, another legend, more level up, coins, and then right here we got 97 overall. So I'm going to go through that one tomorrow, but since there's not as many 97 overalls, I'm probably going to do a recap in like another couple weeks to a month as well. But today we're going to go focus on this bad boy here. 96 overall power-up pass, guys. With this power-up pass, let me rephrase that. In previous power-up passes, there was always like 1, 2, 3 guys that just stood out above the rest of who you should use it on. With this power-up pass right here, there's literally like 9, 10 guys that you could consider using it on, depending on what your team needs are. There's just so many good 96 overall cards in this game right now, and obviously this is my opinion, so the person I have at 1, you might have at like number 10 or not even consider using him, depending on what your scheme is and depending on what you like to do. But with that being said, guys, we got 10 beastly cards we gotta go over today. So starting off at number 10 for us is Tre'Davious White Team of the Year card, and that should show you just how good this list is and just how many options you have, because Tre'Davious White is a freaking goon, guys. This is one of the best cornerback in the game. He has a very good mixture of speed, zone, man, press. This guy can do it all. 94 speed, 96 press, 93 zone. I like to think of him similar to the Deion Sanders card, except he has better press, a lot better press. But see, the man, zone, play rec, speed, everything's right there pretty similarly. So just picture Deion with good press, very good corner. He's only 5'11", which is probably the only knack I have on him. But guys, I'm telling you, this card, I rocked with him for a while. Absolute freaking stud at cornerback, and we have him at number 10. So we got 9 more freaking goons to go over. Next up, I'm going with Ultimate Legend Howie Long. This card literally just came out, and he just does everything well. 84 speed, 6'5", good strength, good power move, good block shed. Finesse move could be a little bit higher, but still 87's not bad. 95 play rec. This card's amazing, and I would put him a lot higher if it was based on stats, but obviously you got Aaron Donald, who just blows him out of the water. He's a lot better. Plus, it's the fact that, in my opinion, I feel like all D linemen, unless they're like far and away better like this Aaron Donald, play very similarly. Like Reggie White and the 92 Aaron Donald or whatever, they played almost exactly the same. I feel like every lineman that I have has played exactly the same. There's been really no difference. You put ability on them, they play like an absolute beast. If they don't, then a lot of times it takes a lot more to get block shed. Block shed's the only stat you really need to worry about with defensive linemen, and he has 95 of it, but Aaron Donald obviously has 97. But like I said, I literally have him at number 9 simply because defensive linemen, to me, all play almost exactly the same, but this card's still just based off stats an absolute goon. Next up, we got P. Willie. Still rocking with him, even though he came out like 2 months ago. But this card's amazing, and it's just so good to have Patrick Willis back in the game. This card, I mean, just in general, Patrick Willis was a freaking man on the field back in his playing day. Comparing him to Ryan Shazier, he's basically Ryan Shazier, but better block shed, hit power, better play rec, better tackle, barely. But it mainly comes down to the power and the block shed. Obviously, Shazier has the better zone, but if you're using Patrick Willis, you are getting him simply to user him. There's no other reason to pick him up. This card's going to be amazing for you. Great to have him in the game. The only knock that I have on him is in order to use the power-up pass on him, you are going to have to buy his 91 overall Patrick Willis. So that either means you got to use your other power-up passes, or you got to spend $230K on him. So this card can be quite expensive if you don't use a power-up pass. Add everything up, you're looking at about $700K plus training if you don't use power-up passes on him. So this card could be quite expensive, but if you have both of them, very good choice. He's still the best middle linebacker in the game, in my opinion, just because he's all around amazing at everything, except for zone probably is his weakest stat. His zone's not great, but like I said, if you were getting this card, you were simply getting him to user, and he's a freaking user god. Moving on to number 7, I have 96 overall Team of the Year Jamal Adams here. And if you came to me like a week ago and asked me where I put Jamal Adams, I would have had him like probably top 3. Jamal Adams just plays different, man. He's really good. His speed it's decent, but he's got the amazing hit power, good zone, everything. And the reason I have him down so much lower than what I originally planned on having him is because Taylor Mays came out on Friday. Taylor Mays has better speed, he's going to have very similar hit power, and his zone can get up to the 91 threshold, which is all you really care about. So, just in my opinion, I put Jamal Adams here simply because Taylor Mays, plus you can now get Pat Tillman up to a 97 overall. So you got 2 stud safeties that you can get to at least play similar to Jamal Adams, plus he's cheap. So he's only going for like, what, 250k right now? 250k, I wouldn't use a power-up pass on something that cheap. I'd want to use it on something probably like 330 and up, personally, in my opinion, and then just buy him if I want to. But like I said, you got Taylor Mays, and you got upgraded Pat Tillman, which probably play even better than this Jamal Adams. But like I said, he's out there just laying the freaking pipe every time he steps on the field. Great safety, great card. So this card's simply going to depend on what your scheme is, but I have 96 overall Team of the Year George Kittle up at number 6, simply because he's got 87 run blocking. It's absolutely incredible for a tight end. And, I mean, if you're a person who likes to run the ball, this is going to be the perfect card. You can either sub him in at wide receiver, put him at tight end. One thing that I like to do is I like to run QB blast, put a fullback at the tight end spot with high blocking, and then put this Kittle out at wide receiver, the side I want to run to, and I just get crazy blocks where I can get to the outside, get a good chunk of yards. But if you are somebody who likes to run the ball, this is definitely the card for you. I have him powered up here so you can take a look at what his stats will look like once you get use the power up pass on him. Plus, he can get over 90 speed if you have sprinter, brawler, any of those guys. And I mean, his catching stats are really good too. 96 catching, 81 strength, 89 catch in traffic, 91 spec catch, decent route running. But the main reason you are even considering getting George Kittle is simply because of the run blocking. If you're looking for a pass catching tight end, you're going to look at the Shannon Sharps, the Gronks, and cards like that, not George Kittle. George Kittle is just the best all-around tight end in the game, and he's just really freaking good, especially in the run game. So now we got another brand new card up here, 96 overall Julius Peppers, and personally, if it was based off stats, once again, he'd be a lot higher, especially considering this card's going for 500k. If you need a defensive lineman, this is absolutely the perfect card to use your power-up pass on. But like I said, in my opinion, D linemen do the same, but this card is just built different simply because he has 88 speed already. You power him up, you get him to 89. You have sprinter, brawler, any of that, you can get him to 90, 91. Plus, if you have Coachman, can get him 92. He's going to get over 90 speed for a defensive lineman. So this isn't just a card that you can have go after the quarterback. This is going to have somebody you can put in a QB spy if you're facing like the Lamar Jacksons and the Michael Vicks of the world. And he's just different, man. 95 finesse move, easily get that up to a 99. 89 block sheds, a little bit lower than I would like, but still, it's not bad at all. This card's just so fast. Like I said, in my opinion, D linemen play very similar depending on if they have ability or not. But still, if you need a defensive lineman and you want to put an ability on Julius Peppers, he's definitely your man, simply because he can get to 90 freaking speed for a defensive lineman. That's absolutely insane. Michael Thomas is a wide receiver, and I think he got 91 speed. So that just shows you this card's great. He's fast. He's going to be good passing situations. Might not be the best in run situations, but pass situations he's going to be great. And stopping somebody who has a running quarterback, definitely a great card to consider picking up. And honestly, just based off stats alone, I would probably put him at number 1, 2, or 3, simply because of that. But like I said, just my opinion, but still, card's a freaking goon. So next up, we got 96 overall Luke Kuechly. This card's good. He's not great, but he's pretty good. And the sole reason I have him this high is because you got this 97 overall Luke Kuechly, right? So when they dropped this career tribute Luke Kuechly because he decided to retire, they decided that you can get this card up to a 98 overall. So with that power-up pass, you're automatically going to be able to get Luke Kuechly to a 98 overall. I'm pretty sure he's the only one on this list you were able to do that for. So instead of just increasing 1 overall, getting a free card, you're increasing 2 overalls, going to get a card that can possibly be a 99 overall with a 96 overall power-up pass. And I mean, he's still going to be good. So basically increase everything by 2 by the time you're done with it. He's going to have around 90 speed, 95 hit power, amazing zone, 90 block shed, insane play rec. This is another card that is going to be an amazing user, but he's got 82 zone, add 2 to that, let's say. It's going to have 84 zone, plus if you have like lockdown, stuff like that, he can get into mid 80s in zone. So this is definitely a card that you do not have to user. This is a card if you play a 3-4 that you can simply just have be out there, play on his own, and he's still going to make plays for you, especially with that 97 play rec. It honestly might be better if you use like a Shazier or a Willis as your user, and then simply just let this card do his own thing, just because Shazier and Willis are going to be a little bit faster, but this Kuechly is going to have the like 99 play rec, really good zone. He also has really good hit power. He's going to be able to stop the run with his block shed. Card does a little bit of everything, but the reason I have him up, what are we at, 3, 4, something like that? The reason I have him up this high is simply because this 96 overall power-up pass will get him to a 98 overall. So just show you what I'm talking about, guys. You go all the way over here, you see we got to put a superstar in, blah, 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 and then right here, 94 overall. So once you get to upgrade item, add Luke Kuechly Team of the Year or Career Tribute Player item. The Team of the Year item is a 96 overall. So that's where you can use your 96 overall power-up pass on, and this is the stats and the card you would be getting back. You wouldn't have used any extra training. Basically, you just put the 96 power-up pass after his 94, and you're going to get this 98 overall card. So I think this is a great way to use your power-up pass. He's got 99 awareness, 90 speed, good excel, good tackle, obviously good play rec, good pursuit, good stamina, good zone. This card does everything for you. 95 freaking hit power. This might be the best middle linebacker in the game. Maybe not for usering purposes. I would still rather use a little bit faster speed, like especially if you can get somebody to like a 92, 93 speed, but still, this card's an absolute goon, and simply because you can get him to a 98 overall, this is definitely a really good card to consider using your power-up pass on. So that was number 4. We are now at number 3, and this is another brand new card to the game this year that hasn't been in Madden forever, and everybody is just freaking stoked to have him back. Troy Polamalu, man. He even has the hair right in the game. It's amazing. This card's an absolute stud. 96 overall strong safety, 94 speed, good play rec, good zone, good hit power, does a little bit of everything well. But, like I said, there's so many good strong safeties in the game. You got Taylor Mays, you got Pat Tillman, you can get to 97, you got Jamal Adams, who we went over earlier. So it really depends who you like more. Troy Polamalu's a big name, somebody who's new to the game this year, so I feel like you'll see a lot of Troy Palomalus and Taylor Mays just because they haven't been in the game so long. But remember, you can change positions and they'll be able to get their chems. So I'm assuming you can change either Troy Polamalu or Taylor Mays or whoever to a free safety and put them there. Their overall might go down a little bit, but that doesn't matter at all. All you care about is the stats that play, and you'll be able to get the chems. So definitely might be a move of picking up Troy Polamalu and put him at free safety. He's got the speed, he's got the zone, good enough hit power, good pursuit if you want to put him on blitzes, and it's freaking Troy Polamalu, man. Very excited to have him back in the game. Hopefully he gets one more upgrade this year, get a 99 Troy P in the game. Carl being absolute goon, but for right now, this card absolutely plays. So this is at number 2, and this is probably where we are going to get a lot of like, what the hell are you talking about? Why you have him at 2? This depends on your scheme. I have Michael Vick, 96 overall at number 2. This card came out about 2 months ago, but still, I have him probably at the 3rd best quarterback in the game, but the other 2 is a 98 overall Lamar Jackson going for over 2 million coins, and then a 99 Patrick Mahomes going for over 1 million coins. This card, though, is very similar to how that Lamar might play. He's obviously has the really good speed, and he's got the throw power, 93 speed, 96 throw power. His accuracy stats aren't the best, but he can throw on the run. His abilities, he can't get dashing deadeye, he can't get any of those, but he'll get escape escape artist. He'll get all the running quarterback ones. This card's still amazing, one of the better quarterbacks in the game, and not everybody can afford to get that Lamar Jackson or that Patrick Mahomes. If you can't afford those cards, Michael Vick is your next best option. You got Michael Vick, Steve Young, Aaron Rodgers, but I think Michael Vick's the better. That speed just plays so well in this game with the escape artists, and especially that Julius Peppers might be able to slow him down a little bit, put him in his bye. But this card, he does everything well. Speed, throw power, accuracy could be better, but I haven't noticed anything like the card can't make a throw or anything. He'll make the throws he needs to. Card's third best quarterback in the game for a reason, guys. He's amazing. He's fast. Good throwing. Definitely a good card to pick him up if you like to throw the ball. Obviously, depends on your scheme. If you're somebody who likes to sit back there and run with your running back, not a card for you. If you're somebody who likes to run QB blast and other run plays, definitely a card for you. Really up to you guys. I love this Michael Vick card. Card's an absolute goon. He plays. So at number 1, simply because I am so freaking happy he finally got a wide receiver card, is 96 overall Megatron. 96 Calvin Johnson. Card is 6'5". Height doesn't really matter in this year's game. You can't really aggressive catch anyone. So height, aggressive catch really means nothing. But he's got 95 speed, 97 jumping, good catching, really good catch in traffic. Route running could be a little bit better, but he hits that deep route run threshold. He's able to get the really high speed. Once you power him up, he'll have 96 speed, 95 deep route running, 95 catch in traffic, 98 jumping. All those stats play, and I'm somebody who likes to air the ball out. I like to throw the ball around the field. Compare him to Randy Moss. He's just simply better at almost everything. A little bit worse in catching and spec catch, which, like I said, doesn't really matter. But this card is probably the best wide receiver in the game. I'd even put Tyreek Hill up there simply because of speed. But this card can easily get up to like 98, 99 speed if you have all this stuff for it. Calvin Johnson is my number 1 card. Finally gained his first wide receiver card like 6-7 months after freaking release. What the hell, EA? But he finally gets one. Excited to pick this card up. I feel like this is going to be a choice for a lot of people to use their power up pass on. There you have it, guys. That is my list, starting from number 10, Tre'Davious White, all the way to number 1, freaking Megatron, baby. Excited to pick that card up, but obviously not everybody is going to agree with my list. So let me know in the comments section what you would have changed and who you are going to use your power-up pass on. I really want to know, guys. Obviously, not everybody's going to agree with me. Not everybody's going to want to pick up freaking Megatron. You might want to use it on the new Marcus Allen, Julius Peppers. Whatever it is, let me know in the comment section, guys. Be sure to hit that like button and to get this video to 15 freaking likes. Like the video if it helped you out in any way at all. And I'll catch you guys in my next upload. 97 overall power up pass going up tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.